I'm gonna be honest. I am no therapist. I have no business diagnosing anybody at all. I'm not qualified, okay? With that being said, I am 100% certain that I dated someone with multiple personality disorder, and each of his personalities had its own personality disorder.
Molly, you are cool as shit.
Hello and welcome to Moll's Deep Podcast, where I talk about deep things. I try to do things in segments. So like, if you don't like a certain thing, like if you don't want to listen to politics, you don't want to listen to about my love life, you don't want to, whatever, you can just skip that segment. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk about politics anymore, to be honest with you. At this point, there's not really much I can do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is an ever-changing, ever-evolving podcast. If you have any suggestions or you want more of one thing or less of something or whatever, leave your comments and suggestions, and I will certainly take them into consideration. In the meantime, it's time for Moll's Deep Romance. Kiss, Molly's lips. Kiss, Molly's I'm probably not going to stop making fun of profiles. I can't help myself. I really can't. Real name CJ. Can't change it. Fuck it. Gentleman sinner. Old-fashioned morals and values. If you have hairy armpits, you're gross. If you're a dude who self-identifies as a jellyfish, you are confused and gross. Huge brunette fan. Narcs, don't bother. You can't bullshit me. I like that he let me know right away he's a huge brunette fan. Baby, why are you liking my profile then? It's okay, whatever. Maybe he thinks he can change me. We all think we can change somebody. I won't change for him. Can't change it. Fuck it. Okay. Ooh, this one wants ethical non-monogamy, open relationship, polyamory. Let's see what he has to say. Highly primal, assertive, size queen filling pleasure dom, on the hunt for a hefty dose of intense eye contact. Why do I feel like that would be very awkward with this guy? Highly intimate tension building, an eventual, total, blissful surrender of control as I breed you repeatedly over and over again like a fucking dog, with one hand wrapped around your neck and one hand pulling you back into me with my fingers lodged deep down inside of your throat. Former adult film thespian. Yes, that's HSV1. Never passed it. Tested. Often. January 9th, 2026. Oh, he's never passed the herpes 1 test, but he tests for other things, you know? I mean, like, you can't win them all, I guess. He's like, hey, you know what? I failed 1. I still got the rest of the semester. You know? There's other things out there, and it sounds to me like, you know, I don't know how many STDs there are, but if you can't have none of them, at least he, you know, as far as he knows, he only has 1 as of January 8th. Was it January 8th? Well, who cares, right? Because he's going to get tested again. So, you know what I mean? Give a guy a break. I'm not going to, but somebody might. There's somebody for everybody. You know, it takes all kinds. This one says, love it or leave it. Get the fuck over it. That's his profile. That's him facing the world and being like, what am I going to say to these women? These women who I really am looking for a partner. I'm looking for my somebody, my person. And what is the first thing I want them to know about me? They could love it or leave it. They could, you know what? Fucking deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Did we just have our first fight? So now we're going to talk about my actual love life. My shitty ass love life. Now here's the thing. I can joke around about dating. I might even be able to give actually really good dating advice. Dating profile advice. Oh, you have any questions? Ask me, because I guarantee I can give dating advice. With that being said, I can give no relationship advice whatsoever. I don't even know I'm still alive. I was actually dating somebody who turned out to be an entire sociopath. I feel like if he was less good looking, I probably would have picked up on it sooner. But being totally honest, it's okay. It's not all about looks or money. He had that too. But I'm gonna be honest. I am no therapist. I have no business diagnosing anybody at all. I'm not qualified. Okay. With that being said, I am 100% certain that I dated someone with multiple personality disorder, and each of his personalities had its own personality disorder. 100% certain. But don't quote me on it, because I'm not legally allowed to give a medical diagnosis. Fine. But let me tell you about it. So the first personality disorder, I'm assuming, was probably borderline. I can't be with you, but don't leave. We could work this out. I'm not emotionally available, but also I'm going to be emotional all the time. So I'm going to need you to be there for that. I don't know what I want, but all I want is you. One of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and call that one a little bit borderline. That's okay. Whatever, I can. But then came the sociopath. Got drunk. It was like a truth serum. And for whatever reason, just started confessing to me that he cheated on his ex every other month for like 3 years. He's like, yeah, I was screwing my ex-wife every 2 months for the last 3 years. And he just tells me this. He tells me this, and I'm like, what? Like, you literally told me you never so much as smiled at another woman, and he goes, yeah. He goes, and you know what the most fucked up part is? I'm completely in love with you. That's not the most fucked up part that you just said. I would say it's definitely not the most fucked up thing you just said. I don't think it's true, but it's not the most fucked up thing. And he's like, no, I'm telling you this because I'm honest. I've never been more honest with anybody as I have with you. And then he goes, like, for real though, like, I'm like super good at lying. Like, you have no idea what I could have done. He's like, I could have cheated on her another 10, 15 years. She would have had no idea. I'm very good at manipulating people. And I was like, what is going on right now? And he goes, no, I'm telling you this because I want you to know. Like, his drunk logic was that if I can get her to understand how good of a liar I am, she's going to feel honored and appreciate how much I haven't lied to her.
And I can't deny the fact that you like me right now. You like me.
Even though I could have. And I could have gotten away with it. Like, this is drunk logic. Like, that I'm going to feel enamored by that. Like, this is going to be like a turn on for me. I was like, and he was like, he goes, Molly, no, you don't understand. Like, I really, like, I could have fucked your whole life up. He's just like, I could have manipulated you so easily for so long. And I'm just like, what, that doesn't, like, so I'm supposed to be flattered you haven't fucked my life up yet?
That's not.
Like, what? I mean, and he was saying, like, really, like, he goes, you don't understand. I've been observing women my whole life. He said, I can read 6 different things off of one facial expression. Just one smile. And I know everything I need to know on how to manipulate her, how I can manipulate her. And like, I was just like, you're a sociopath. That's what this is. I don't know what you want me to say to any of this. You're a sociopath, like you. And you know what he says? I said, you're a sociopath. He goes, yeah, pretty fucked up. So he agreed that he's a sociopath. He agreed that he's a liar. He agreed that he's manipulative. But he kept saying he was in love with me and wanted to be with me. And that he was giving me what I wanted. Like, oh, this is what you want. No, like I wanted when I didn't think you were a sociopath. It was wild. There was a point where he was just like, I don't even know why I do it. I just hate women, I think. I was mad at my mom. What do you even do with that? He might or may not be a psychopath. I say sociopath. I don't even think that's what they call it anymore. I was like, you're a psychopath. I think I did say psychopath. I was like, you're a psychopath. He's like, yeah, I know, I'm pretty fucked up. No, I'm not saying he's going to be a serial killer or he's violent. I just think he truly just lacks empathy. What I think was the scariest part was just how he reveled in it. It was really the way it was like he was celebrating. It was like bragging about it. Like he's like, do you think I even want to be this way? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I think you're kind of into it. Just talking about how easy it was for him, and he could just manipulate women. He'd do this and that. He'd just do whatever he wants, just get away with it. And it was just like the way he was really reveling in it. It started to feel less like he was even talking to me at some point. It sort of just started to feel like he was just talking. To hear like him stroke his own ego, like it was eerie. It's like, what the hell? But so anyway, I did start feeling sorry for him because I know he has been through a lot. Genuinely, he has been through a lot. Versus he's playing on that. And so he's bringing up like stuff he's been through as a child and things like that. And I'm just like, yeah, I get it, But you're a psychopath. So I was like, okay, still. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe it's not his fault. Maybe like, just like that stuff that because psychopaths are very charming and convincing. And like by the end of the conversation, I could feel him pulling me back in. And I was like, God, I gotta get the fuck off this phone. I could feel it. I could feel him like starting to like lure me in, like, oh, I'm just inside. I'm just a scared child and all this, like just, and it's like, well, he's really doing it. Like in real time, he's doing the thing that he just spent all this time telling me what he does. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's working. So I get off the phone. I was like, dude, get off the phone. Plus, I'm easily tricked, to be honest. I don't want to give him too much credit because like, I'm very naive. I really am like the most gullible little squishy thing. Like I really am just a squishy. And I have also brain damage and amnesia disorder. So it's kind of like, you don't really have to be very good at manipulating to manipulate me. Like, you just have to be really just a bad person. So anyway, I get off. Then I just like, I gotta just get over this dude and then get away from this guy. Go on my dating app, swipe 2 or 3 times. There's his profile. Out of the blue. This whole time I never even saw it. As long as I've lived in this area, I never saw his dating profile. I literally didn't meet him on a dating app. And I opened it and I was like, wow, it's full of lies. It's full of lies. Since we'd been talking, literally since he was saying, I can't be in a relationship. Like, during that whole back and forth, I want to be with you, I can't be with you, I want to be with you. We were even like together for a couple days, like, and then I was the one that ended it because it's like, I could just like instantly tell. I was like, oh, I don't think that's gonna. This is his profile. Quality time, physical touch, goofy, easygoing, banter, and best friends. I'm long term, not into games. I'm sorry. I don't expect a saint. Let's just have fun and enjoy each other. Now these are the things these are the little where you pick a question and you answer it, but it's not mandatory. You just go out of your way to do it if you want to. The question is, my ideal virtual date. I believe are going to enjoy I don't think he knows what a virtual date is, looking back, because it says virtual date, but I'll read it and you'll know what I mean. It says, I believe we're going to enjoy the presence of each other, or we're not. I'd be happy walking, getting coffee, see if I feel quality time. Like virtual walking and getting coffee, not like real coffee. My idea of a perfect day is when a relationship hits trust, insecurity vanishes, and there's a day, the biggest worry in life is to wonder what we're going to eat for dinner. Ask me about anything. If you're going to put your heart into me, then I'd expect no question to be off limits. This guy. I'm thinking this is the third personality disorder, malignant narcissist. Like, so I see this, right? And I'm like, whoa. That literally flies in the face of the other two personalities. There are three different. There's one saying emotionally unavailable, can't be in a relationship. The other one, I'm completely in love with you, only want to be with you. Third, single and ready to mingle. Woo-hoo! Like what? Looking for the love of my life. It's like all the same guy. That's what I'm saying. 3 is multiple personality disorder, or they call it dissociative identity disorder now. Dissociative identity disorder, 3 different identities, 3 different personality disorders. Let me put it this way. I think at this point, it's kind of like this has all been a video game and this was the final boss. Like, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I finally beat the game, because I feel like I have officially dated every make and model of asshole at this point. Like, I feel like I have collected every Pokemon of fuckboys. And they just want to Pikachu naked. Ooh, ooh. Stupid. Oh, yeah, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. It's been ridiculous. This whole situation's been ridiculous. And you know what it comes down to? I think I'm just a big old squishy ball of love. I'm a big old squishy ball of love. And I'm very naive and I'm very easy to trick. Like, whatever, full retard. But here's the thing. I don't know if I want to change that about myself. This only lasted, I don't know, 2 months maybe? I don't know. I have a bad concept of time. And it was so off and on. It was so bouncing around and everything. But it's like, I feel like every time something like this happens, I'm getting closer to like figuring it out faster. I'm starting to, I beat the game. I feel like I beat the game. Like, I feel like it was like the fuckboy end boss. Like, just, that's how it feels. And it's, but I don't know. You may have heard this before, but my mom told me about that old, I don't know, I guess it's a fable. I'm not sure. But it's a story of the carrot, the egg, and the coffee bean. If you put a carrot in a pot of boiling water long enough, it's gonna just fall apart. If you put an egg in a pot of boiling water long enough, it's gonna harden inside. And if you put a coffee bean in a pot of boiling water, it doesn't change, it changes the water. And so my mom would always say, try to be a coffee bean. And so I try to be a coffee bean. And I'm just getting better at changing the water sooner. And I think that's what it is. I'm just getting better. I'm getting a little faster at recognizing that I'm even in a pot of boiling water. And I'm becoming better at just fixing that coffee up, changing the situation. And I feel like when a man is telling you who he is, that's another thing my mother taught me, is if a man tells you he's an asshole, take his word for it. He told me he's fucked up. He told me he's a cheater. He even agreed with me when I said he was a psychopath. He told me he might even hate women. I'm going to take his word for it. And now it's time for Moll's Deep Fake Quotes.
Moll's Deep Fake Quotes.
Quality time, physical touch, easygoing, banter, and best friends. I'm long-term, not into games. This has been Moll's Deep Fake Quotes.
Molly, you are cool as shit.
They just want to Pikachu naked. Ooh, ooh. Stupid.